if you're a nation has borders. That's just, otherwise everything is just an amorphous blob. But I'm sure you hear this when you're in libertarian circles. So what do you make of that argument? That's not coming from the left. That's coming from in a different direction.
Yeah, absolutely. So our party is, we're not anti-immigration and we're not open borders and for mass immigration. So what we want is a little bit less immigrant, 250,000 a year like we had under Stephen Harper, not 350,000 a year. Trudeau government, they increased that by 40%. So what I'm saying when people say, oh, you know, open border is good, it's not everybody that can be part of a nation. If you don't support our values, if you are, I don't know, pro Sharia law, that's against our values. That's against freedom between men and women, equality between men and women, the respect of the rule of law. If you want to impose a new rule of law, Sharia law, the integration won't be very well in our society. So these people must share our values, our Western civilization values. So that's why if you have an open border and you want everybody from everywhere to come to Canada, that will create tension and dislike in the population. And that's happening actually in Europe right now.
Are you able to point to that? That's the one thing that I've never understood, that Europe is having all of these integration problems. Merkel has basically said she screwed up. You know, after letting 1 million people in. Are you able to point to that and say, you see, they might have, that's the warning.
I'm doing that. You know, journalists are telling me, Maxime, nothing happened in Canada, it's a great country. I said, yes, it is a great country, but I want this country to be like that in 20 years from now. So that's why we must have the discussion right now. And people who are coming to Canada must share our values. If not, you know, they're not welcome, because the integration will be very difficult. And that's the Trudeau government policy on extreme multiculturalism. So, you know, for Trudeau, diversity is our strength. And for me, it's unity who is our strength as a country. But Trudeau is always pushing for more diversity, more diversity, more diversity. And I said that and I tweet about that. More diversity won't help our country. At the end, it will destroy our country. I know that Canada is a diverse country with people coming from different countries and with different culture, but at the end, they integrated our society because they believe in our freedom, in our values, and they want to share our traditions and our heritage, celebrate our heritage. So that's what we want. And we need to have that discussion in Canada. And I'm having that discussion, actually. So that's why I don't believe in open borders. I think it will create too much diversity. And I want people who come in our country to share our values, and it's a privilege to be Canadians, and like it's a privilege to be an American. So we must choose our immigrants, and we did that for the last 35 years, and that was very successful for our country.